Hello little engineers. Last day I showed you how to control one single LED with the help of Arduino and some coding. But in the images I showed you a traffic light and there were like more than 100 of LEDs. So what if we can control 3 to 5 or probably 100 LEDs using the same Arduino and a little bit change of our last day's code. So without further anything, let's get started. Let's have a look what are the components we might need today for the project. First, we need an Arduino, a breadboard, some LEDs, yeah, that's multiple LEDs, some resistors, and some wires. And for uploading the code, we also need a cable. So the picture you are seeing, it's the way we have to connect our Arduino with the LEDs. And the white thing you already know, it's known as breadboard. So let's check how the things are connected. So you see it's LED and with two legs, and the legs which is a bit curved, that is positive or that is VCC. So the resistor will connect it to the VCC or the positive pin of the LED, and this is how all the LEDs should connect it at identically. And you see there are some tiny little black wires here which are connected to the ground, because here you can see a red line which is known as positive, that means VCC, and there's a blue line and that is called ground. So for connecting a single light, all can be connected with a single ground. So you can see that all 5 lights are connected to a single ground, and you can see this black line goes to directly G and D, and every positive part of the LEDs are connected to 4 different pins. You can also connect these to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 or 13, whatever you like. So that means the positive pins are controlling our LED, and through the ground and the positive, our circuit is complete here. So let's do it with our hands. So connected our LEDs to the resistor in the breadboard. Here you can see. So this is the positive one, and these things goes parallelly, and this part goes like column wise, and the plus and the minus should go row wise. So now you can see LEDs in my hand, and here one is longer and the other one is shorter. So this one means positive, so we should connect all the LEDs to the positive ways. So let's put it here, and at the same way we should be careful about that we are connecting all the positives similarly. Here you can see all the positives are moved to the right side and the shorter legs are onto the left. So you can see also here, this is the positive one, and I'm putting it here. Now our goal is to connect the 3 resistors with only the positive leg. So our positive legs are here, and we are connecting. This is our another resistor, and we are connecting. And this is our last resistor. This is how everything looks. Now it's time to connect the wires. So the thing you have to remember, this and this and these are positives. So we can have one single ground. The ground is common for all three lights, but as we are controlling multiple LEDs, so there should be three different positive connections. So now we're just putting the red wires to the positive. Let's leave it there for now. So we bring our Arduino, and as I said, those positive pins should be connected to the different pins of the Arduino, because we are controlling three different LEDs at the same time. So I'm just connected to serially pin number 2, 3 and 4. You can also connect it through the other ports like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now we connected the positive and we have left, can you say what it is? We have left the ground pin. So now we have to connect our ground. Well, but here you can see there are three different legs are separate, 1, 2 and 3, but we have 1 and 2 grounds and 3 ground are here. So should we connect like every light to every single ground? Well, no, the ground can be all together in one. So we are just doing it merge. So I'm connecting this wire. This wire and the other one is here. Now these 3 pins should be connected to ground. So now we will just do the thing that we will merge this all 3 pin and then we'll combine it with another cable, and the single one should be connected to the ground. That's very easy and more or less complex. So let's just do this. So for the ground, I said earlier that the whole blue row is for the negative. So we're connecting it. So let's assume I'm taking it from here. Here and here. And now it's time. We have done our merged, and then we have to connect it to the Arduino ground. So this pin will directly goes to the ground just beside of the pin number 13. You can see. So this is our connections for once again. So now it's time for the coding. This is the code from our last course. So just a quick reminder to you that at line number 2 we declared in int LED 7. That means we let the Arduino know that yeah, we connected our light to the number pin of 7. And at the number 8 we want to set the LED as output because we want to see our light to be turned on, which is an output. And at the void loop, as same as like digital write, that's because we want to see our light turning on and then off because of its low. So what changes can we make to turn on 3 LEDs? So we have connected our LED to pin number 2, and that was LED 1, and then we connected another LED, which is LED 2, which is connected to pin number 3, and then we have connected our third LED to LED number 4. So now our Arduino know everything and every pin about our LEDs. So we connected 1, 2, 3 LEDs to our pin 2, 3 and 4. But here we let the Arduino know that we want only one single output from one LED. So here we also have to say Arduino that yeah, we want to see the output from 3 LEDs. So here we are going to do the same thing. So we're just copying this, and you see we just need to change the name of the LEDs, because if we give every LEDs to 1, Arduino won't recognize which LED we want to turn on. So it's simple, LED 1, 2 and 3, we set every of our LED to output mode, because yeah, from every LEDs we want to see our output. Now this digital write was written for only one LED. So what we have to do, well, we can just write it more 2 times, because now we have 3 LEDs. So here also I'm just copying. And this is for the LED number 1. This is for the LED number 2, and this is for the LED number 3. One thing to say is that the things I'm writing here is known as commenting. It helps to understand the code, what actually saying here. So we keep the name LED underscore 1 here, and we also have the same name here. But do we have the same name here? Well, no, we just declare LED. So Arduino won't recognize which LED it is, 1 or 2 or 3. So we just declare the Arduino that it's LED 1. And it should be LED 2. And it should be LED 3. That is so simple and easy. So we have done with our coding. Now we have to check if we do any error in the code or not. So we have to go first to verify, and it's compiling sketch. So it says done compiling, that means we have no error, very good. And now it's time to upload. But before that, we need a cable. So we're connecting the cable to the Arduino. Perfect. And now let's connect this to our laptop. And our Arduino is connected, and it's time for upload the code. I'm keeping in this position to see you better for. So I'm clicking on upload. Do you see any changes? The LED is blinking. You see? Now, if you think the LEDs are too slow, so what if we can make it like a police car is blinking too fast? So let's see what need to be changed if we want to blink the LED too fast. So we have to change the delay, that means the interchange time between off and on. So we're just decreasing this value to 55 or like 65 something. You can give any value if you want. And we're doing this for all the lights. Now we have to upload our code again. And here's the change, you can see. It's kind of working like a police light. Cool, right? So today we have task up to like this, and your task is to change the delays and pin numbers and see what happens, and do some experiment by yourself and let us know.